They changed some stuff on YouTube. They changed some stuff on YouTube. If you want to go on YouTube on the phone, they changed some stuff on YouTube. They changed some stuff on YouTube.
Call the meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we pray, O Lord God, we come before you in prayer, acknowledging the blessings of government and administration. You are a God of order and have blessed us with the establishment of governing officials to provide civil harmony and concord. Be with us in this meeting. Give us strength and wisdom to pursue goals which please you. Grant us the courage to support those things which are right and according to your ordinances. For we ask it in Christ's name. Amen.
Thanks, I was gonna do that. Approval of the agenda, any additions and deletions.
You roll call first.
I
Yeah.
got,
Roll call first.
oh, sorry.
You ready to
We
roll?
got them all on the same line
Cliff Toledo,
here.
Robert Britsky,
Here.
Robin Hughes. Here. Joe Libby.
Yeah.
Robert Crook.
Here.
They've always done the same line. Approval of the agenda, any additions or deletions? I got one addition. I would like to,
Under,
actually after correspondence. Executive session. At the end of the meeting, so
Mhm.
people don't have to leave.
I'll make a motion, we approve the agenda with the addition.
Second. Yeah, motion support to approve the amended agenda. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Conflict disclosures. Anybody have a conflict with anything that's on the agenda? Hearing none. We'll move on to the minutes of the January 30th meeting. Rather compel me to pick up the typos.
I can make a motion that we approve the minutes as presented.
Second. Yeah, motion support approve the minutes as presented. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Treasurer's report, she usually gets that at the end of the month.
Right.
Okay, citizens appearing before the board. Any citizen have anything to say?
I think technically this should be during treasurer's report.
Where is it?
That,
Claims audit.
it should have been claims audit, because every other meeting we have
Oh,
claims audit and
claims
treasurer's
audit.
report.
I thought it was for their claims audit. Back up then.
Yep.
Claims audit. Finance council. There must be two different that you use. One for the first meeting, one for the second.
That was my mistake. I apologize.
You guys look through here, I can explain, or Rob can explain anything. On what? What was the big one that stood out?
Well, the small one that stood out was 1010.
Yeah, 1010 is the small one that stood out. I had it highlighted them on my
Yeah,
old one.
I have my old one. I had it. Yeah, I got it highlighted on my old one too. Sorry. Is that it?
So,
Yeah, okay.
Speak up, whatever you got.
Okay. BSNA software was a big one. This would be page 5 today. But the nice thing about that one was covered by a check from DP.
There, yeah, went for
Most of it.
13,871.
Yeah, and 10,000 was covered by
Yeah,
the grant.
That would be right.
it's all right.
Didn't receive the invoice for the most of the software, you would just sign contract. Not supposed to be invoiced until contract is signed and then until the invoice is paid of $1,007.
So could this have been on our annual BSNA? Cause it's January when it come in.
Okay,
I wouldn't be that.
okay.
I believe that
Alright,
each department is what it is, and the annual.
That's our BSNA annual.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha, sorry.
Has nothing to do with that.
Okay. Oh, you're good.
If you look on page 15 too, Northern Technologies, that's the contract with Jason.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was the name of it. I thought he changed the name of it.
No, it's been that for a long time.
I think, Um,
15?
no, that was 15. Yeah, that keeps speaking of.
That was the only thing. The rest of it. During the finance was basically month to month bills. It was one
15.
from the sheriff, although we had to add some to it though.
The,
$255 for Sherry Mater. For the land bank project. She's the manager.
This should be the
Project
tail end of our 1010 stuff.
should be, but have they finished giving us all of our properties?
That's what I was told.
There's a statement at the very tail end that was prepared by Northern Technologies,
Okay,
in regards to. what
Probably
has
should
been
be.
going on.
the end, huh?
Pretty close.
Okay.
Outside of the phones, which should be in the works very
Okay.
soon.
And then we had to add the clerk's computers to the invoice
Yeah.
$25.96. Clerk's computers. For a total of later,
132,
135, 416, and
15 and 16 cents.
16 cents. You got 135, 416.
132.
Old one? or
Where you
new
getting
one?
that? You got.
That's the
that must
old
be
one.
Oh,
Need a motion for 135,461.
now I can.
16.
So moved.
You got a motion, the board paid claims audit.
Pay claims.
Support from Bob.
Bob, was it? Roll call vote, please.
All right. Robert Crook,
Yes.
Robert Britsky.
Yes.
Cliff Leany,
Yes.
Robin Hughes. Yes. And Joe Libby.
Yes.
Oh. Motion carried. New bit, unfinished business,
Short-term rental ordinance.
short-term rental ordinance. Jeremiah looked over and he basically signed off on it, he said everything's fine. What we'd have to do is set up a hearing date,
Public hearing.
public hearing.
Has
He already did the reading of it.
one.
He didn't recommend changing anything in the ordinance.
As a planning commission aware of what we're doing.
Yeah, I brought it up at the last minute, at the last meeting.
We can touch base on.
The biggest concern is the grandfather clause with the people that have been doing it already. We'll continue to do it even if we write it in the ordinance.
So. If we require all Airbnbs, all VRBOs, all short-term rental places have a permit, an annual permit fee, the old ones won't have to pay that and have the
No.
inspection.
The old ones won't. Well, I don't know about the inspection and the paying it. You have to research
Well,
that.
it's, if we adopt an ordinance stating that all
of your short-term rentals, that the county would be required to obtain an annual permit in order to rent the facility.
But that permit will be attached to the county ordinance, though.
Right.
In the zoning ordinance, where did the grandfather clause come in?
Yeah.
That was the whole reason I couldn't get the planning commission to even address it, the previous planning commission, because when there's a use that's going on that's not addressed in your ordinance, and then you change your county ordinance, the people that have been doing that previously, like the racetrack in Onaway was doing it, they were grandfathered in.
Well,
But they still had to adhere to anything they added to the basic program.
well, I think that the thing of it is, we're not permitting them to do it anymore.
No.
Right.
No,
So
we're
we're
just
not-
trying to
They're
control
not
it.
in violation, but
Right.
they do have to get an annual inspection. Right,
Right. Put transient occupancy.
And they will, if you pass the county ordinance,
right.
all the people that were doing it before will have there will be no grandfather.
Including Presque and those that already have their own zoning, because
They-
this is a county ordinance.
Yeah, right. And give them X amount of time to get it done.
There will be 3 townships that will be excluded, but all the remainder that fall under.
Check into
Three
that.
townships, 2 villages, and 2 cities.
Yeah, because if they have language in their ordinance,
I check into that, because if it's a countywide ordinance, it's a countywide ordinance.
Yeah.
And if Presque Township already requires VR, short-term rentals,
they have
to be licensed. and
I've done it
inspected,
for quite a while, yeah.
Then maybe,
Have jurisdiction to override the city of Rapid City's
Yeah.
ordinance.
right,
They already have one set up.
They have their own.
And-
zoning, they have no
right.
enforcement.
and we would specifically write in our motion passing it, exempting those that already have existing languages.
Correct.
And that would cover us, correct?
That would be in the resolution, but
Right.
the point you just brought up though is what about townships that have, or cities or villages that have their own zoning that don't address it in their zoning ordinance?
Then this will supersede if they don't cover this topic. Am
So
I
they'll have
correct?
to fall under this.
Yep,
That's what I got from Jeremiah when I asked that
I
question.
mean, I can tell you that, let's say Onaway doesn't have anything in an ordinance for short-term rentals. And if they thought when that we had the ordinance, they would surely write it into our ordinance that we had jurisdiction to enforce short-term rentals inside the same time.
Yeah.
They would.
Or Alice Township already has it in their ordinance, so they don't
Mhm.
need to even acknowledge it.
Well, like the village of Paul's or the village of Millersburg. Do they have any language?
You'd have to read their ordinance. Actually, that would be up to them really
Be up to them if they want to, I mean.
to prove that they're exempt from it.
right. I can talk to Andrea and Posen, it's my area, and I can talk to,
I mean, we don't have to set a date right now for a public hearing. I mean, it's just that I didn't really want to roll into.
right. I think we should set a public hearing date.
Yeah,
Let's like it in place before summer.
well, you're gonna get vacation time and then you know how relentless they were coming in.
March,
Next planning commission meeting is March 19th.
so we can do a public hearing scheduled for,
And March.
End of March.
The public hearing wouldn't be in conjunction with.
No,
it.
no.
We can set it for any time.
We set the date now, but we're gonna have to publish that ordinance in the paper. And
60
post it.
days, is it 60 days?
For an ordinance change, I believe that's correct, yeah.
60 days.
You have to do a notification of public hearing
Mm,
minimum 15 days prior to the meeting.
In March one.
And then with a tentative enactment date from 60 days from now,
No, that's after you
After
adopt
that.
it.
I got you.
After you adopt it, after it's published,
So
60
our-
days goes into effect. Add them backwards,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's 15 days.
So in March, our first meeting date is the 12th. Can we have it on the 10th?
Are we talking calendar days or do they have to be business days?
Calendar days.
Okay.
But even so, if it's business days, we're still good.
Okay.
That's a month
As long
from
as it
now.
don't conflict with it'll be in the evening anyway,
Yeah,
so it won't conflict with any committee meetings.
March 10th, you good with that? Everybody?
Not me.
We're not gonna have a quorum there anyway of commissioners, maybe as observers.
So I need to be.
No, we'll
No.
have to have a quorum.
It has to be the county board of
Has
commissioners.
to have a quorum.
We're
no
setting up
big
a
deal.
meeting, a public hearing.
'Cause I have
with county board.
Associations board meeting.
We could do it on the Monday. I wouldn't give a darn.
So what day?
Pick it.
Monday the 9th.
Monday the 9th. 7, 6. 7 p.m.
The 9th of what?
March.
We're gonna have a public hearing prior to the stuff in the plan.
Planning commission's hearings the fifth.
But special meeting only for one item on the agenda.
I'm fine with that.
March, what time? March 9th at what time?
7.
Probably 7 in the night.
And
So
where was it located?
the whole public, that working public.
Here?
show up.
Here.
This week?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta read that whole thing again.
That's posting has to come out of my office or the clerk's office.
I can't hear you.
Is that a posting from my office or the clerk's office for the public posting?
Usually the clerk's office is posted.
We can. Well,
It's a public hearing of the board of commissioners on the ordinance. So you got what day? March 9th.
March 9th.
March 9th, 7 p.m.
let's make sure there's nothing on the calendar then.
Okay. We can bounce around
Right.
Okay.
an email if we get there.
Finalize it when we get ready to post.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Nope.
I don't think we have to take care of it. We need a motion. We'll do a motion.
So moved.
Moved up.
Schedule a public hearing for
March.
March 9th, 7 p.m. in the Commissioners' Conference Room in regards to the proposed short-term rental ordinance.
Support that. Roll call vote, please. Any discussion further? Robin? Roll call vote, please.
Robin Hughes,
Yeah.
Robert Presque,
Yeah.
Robert Crook,
Yes.
Joe Libby,
Yes.
Cliff Delaney.
Yes. Carrie, that's big. Now, where is, next on the agenda, we've got budget amendments. Commissioners all have the amendments to balance the budget. I got with Adrian, got with Adrian to get everything corrected, and it's a good thing we tabled it because it was off. We need another 100,000 to balance. I got it all highlighted. You guys had it highlighted in yours, and she printed them for you.
You got any vehicle purchase?
You guys don't have this?
No. I don't have that one.
Oops, no. Oh, goodness. Nope, that escaped. I did, I have those.
I'll pass it around. You guys look
Okay.
at it, and then I got a motion lined up for it. You can discuss it
Mhm.
or. There's 10 different line items that need to be increased to balance. And then,
Looks like it's time to start sharpening our pencils,
oh, yeah.
tightening things up a little bit. We're halfway through, so not surprising.
The highlighted are the increases
Mhm.
along with the lines.
Mhm.
Billing and officials fund an increase of $2,075. County Development Fund, an increase of $475. K-9 Unit Fund, an increase of $4,350. School Resource Officers Fund, increased to 48,000. Grant fund revenues, expenditures, meat expenditures of 71,950. That's grant in and grant out. Childcare revenue. And a total of 75,000. change.
And we're supposed to have the copies for all the commissioners to review.
Yeah, commissary calls. Total of $376,942.
I can read enough in the single. In one long motion, if you guys wanna review it.
I heard him reading.
I can make copies.
You read in one long mo, I can make it in one long motion, or you can go through 10 different motions if you want.
Do one long.
One long one. We're gonna move from the general fund, increase $102,150 in 101. And also in the building and zoning, 249, $2,075. Community Development Fund, increase $475 and 264. You can read them off of here. You're not gonna be able to keep up with the
Mhm.
motion. 4350. School Resource Officer Fund, which is 273, $48,000 increase to balance. Expenditures. 274, emergency service generators, that's the generator. The generators we bought, in and out, 71,950. That money must not have been rolled into that line item. before it was spent. Childcare revenues. Number 290, code 298, $75,342. Airport revenues, 581 line item. Expenditures, $61,700. That has the crack ceiling, the hangar construction. Our share of the hangar construction, jail commissionary fund,
Commissary.
595, $4,000 to balance. And the last one, data processing revenues. 636, $6,900. The motion is to move $376,942 to those line items to balance those out the year-end budget.
I understood we had a check to cover the generators in the form of a.
Yeah. And we've already got that grant money. It's deposited in the
Yeah,
general.
so it's
So
in and
that'll
out,
take care of that particular line item, right?
so it's a wash.
Right, so really, you're asking 375,
That's
but
what
really it's 71 of it's covered.
No,
Really.
it's included in the move here.
Right.
Okay.
It's
You
all
move it in, you move it out. Yeah,
It's in the general
that's the
budget.
total of the changes.
The motion of I made for changes. Move $376,942.
You know adoption, Mr. Chairman?
I second.
Do you move adoption on that?
I second.
I moved.
Okay, he supported it.
Yep. Any discussion on any of the line items? None? Roll call vote, please.
Cliff Sweeney,
Yes.
Robert Presque,
Yes.
Joe Libby,
Yes.
Robin Hughes,
Yeah,
Robert Crook.
Yes,
Carried.
I would like, he's not in for bed, is he? Fabian?
Next week.
Next week he'll be in.
Put on his agenda if you would, please, and if everybody agrees, I'd like a year-to-date budget versus actual tally. See what we projected versus what's come in. And get copies to each department.
I was gonna ask them for that before we even got the you're gonna be sending out the budget worksheets to the departments here pretty quick.
Yeah, but I would like this now in, all departments should go to all commissioners, but each department should have their own sectioned off and sent to them
Of their section.
of their section. So,
That makes sense.
yep, sheriffs, they get their report on budget versus actual, as does.
I can meet with them and talk when he
Yeah.
comes in. I gotta talk with them anyways about the budget.
Okay, good.
The
And be the-
individual departments with just their department.
and then get the entire copy to each of us. An electronic form is perfectly fine.
You got that?
Mhm.
That's just a reminder to ask him and then,
So you come and talk to him with me,
okay. Yeah, let me know when you're gonna meet with him.
because you're gonna be doing the budget.
Yeah.
I doubt very seriously David's gonna do it all for us.
No,
Yeah, he'll be here in the afternoon.
What time?
He said afternoon, but that's all
What
he
day?
gave me.
I can email
17th.
17th, March 17th,
Tuesday.
February 17th.
I was gonna say, don't push it.
All right. Vehicle for the sheriff's department,
Is it?
where's that at? We already took action on that.
We did.
Mhm.
I think this is just showing where the money came from versus the, and what it was spent on, and then there's invoices in our packet.
58,082 for one.
Yep.
It was, if I may, speaking to what fund specifically it comes out of in general fund.
Mhm.
Where's that at?
It was highlighted. It's fund is relevant.
Yeah, two Mike Lynch,
All right,
looks like identical.
this is just informational,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and when the insurance check comes in, we'll get that rolled back into the general fund.
All right, and here was my thought process on when I made a suggestion at the last meeting, that public safety stuff does qualify for ARPA fund. Even if we say this is being spent from the ARPA money, and then take the grant money back into the general fund, that would qualify 116,000 of that towards the ARPA fund pay.
The question is though, did we specify that though?
Yeah, we did last
The end-
week.
No, the end of 24. That's where we got, this board's gonna have to decide to add, to speak to that
Right.
right now. This board's gonna have to decide to talk, to have the accountants come and explain it to us, what's the best way to go on it, if we're gonna do it.
But I want it as part of the minutes now that we discussed that this should be part of that and all capital expenditures as it relates to public safety. And maybe update.
Because public safety does,
It does qualify, absolutely does qualify.
but the question is, we have to set up a Zoom meeting with them.
Mhm. Happy to do. See if we can get that arranged, because this year's gonna fly by like last year.
We're gonna talk about that, then we're gonna need a motion to retain them then.
You have to have an idea of how much it is, what expenditures we're taking for safety and moving it into the ARPA funds.
Mhm.
Because it pretty much has to be itemized where we spent it.
Sure.
Right, but we have to find out if we can do it.
If we can amend that commitment, really. The commitment they made, the previous board made versus. And their commitment didn't qualify as a commitment. It was a simple resolution, which doesn't specifically qualify as a commitment.
So should we call them, move to call them and retain them?
I'll move.
I think it was around
second.
$2,800.
Yeah. 2,800 pounds,
We got a motion and support.
not to exceed $3,000.
Their name is Montessori, is what they are, Montessori. Yes.
I think that's right. That's
At least get it going, so. You've been putting it off.
get all the ducks in a row here.
Anyway,
Love it.
we have a motion support. Any discussion, further discussion? On the accountants, we're gonna retain. Roll call vote, please.
Robert Crook,
Yes.
Cliff Delaney,
Yes.
Joe Libby,
Yes.
Robin Hughes,
Yeah.
Robert Britzky.
No. Motion's carried, we'll get a hold of them. And I'll call Fahey and tell them that, all of them, and tell them we want to retain, it was in, when we had the meeting with the lawyers, it was in the data we got from them.
Audit.
New business, what do you got?
Did you wish to?
We roll called it, didn't we?
Hmm.
Called for a roll
vehicle.
call.
You did, but.
We already approved that last meeting.
Mhm.
It was just specification on the GL to use. That's all that it was.
Oh, to what to take it out of. Well, then you need a motion for that.
I understand. Motion to approve the,
Taking money out.
taking the money for the two vehicles out of the specified funds, 40301 and 403,390.
I support that. Think it'll make her happy. Roll call vote, like, you gotta speak up.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sitting right next.
Yeah.
Look who's talking.
Me? All right,
Cliff Tellini,
yes.
Robert Presque.
Yes.
Robert Crook,
Yes.
Joe Libby,
Yes.
Robin Hughes.
Yeah.
On the new business then? Material, appointment for material management. Plan. Committee.
So I see here we have one name I've submitted, that's Richard Nath from Onaway.
Yeah,
I'll move that we would approve of him.
Nominate him.
Material Management Plan Committee member.
you're nominating him.
Yes, I am.
Oh, any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations?
I move that we close nominations and cast a unanimous ballot for Richard Nash of West 638 Highway in Onaway, Michigan, to the Materials Management Planning
Plan.
Committee.
Support.
Yes, unanimous ballot.
Mhm.
Next is appointment, planning commission. We had Mrs. Or Pat. Augustine. Resign. We've got,
Three names that I have in my packet, Mr. Chairman,
we do,
Roger Marsh, David Farmer, and Kathleen Kirsten.
that's the three, for one.
You
Three
nominate,
that I've written,
are you nominating all three?
is that how we do it? Nominate three, then we choose one?
Yes.
Well, I will nominate the three, Roger Marsh, David Farmer.
Or
and
just nominate one. Or you can nominate all three if you want.
There you go.
We gotta nominate them all and then choose one, but I'm gonna
Then
nominate
then
them
they'll go
all.
around and everybody will pick who they want.
Okay, Roger Marsh, Dave Farmer, Kathleen Christian are the three that are being nominated. But we gotta pick one of them.
Call for nominations for
Yeah.
which one?
Is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations? Is there any other nominations?
I move that we close nominations and cast a ballot.
Support.
You have to roll call around.
Okay.
And ask who they're voting for one.
All right. Robert Crook, who would you vote for?
Kathleen Christian.
You
Kathleen
want to call?
Okay.
You call another name.
No, she hasn't called yet.
I'm about to, Robert Presque, who would you?
Roger Marsh,
Okay. Robin Hughes?
David Farmer.
Joe Libby?
David Farmer.
And Cliff? Lane?
Kathleen Christian.
have a tie, Mr. Chairman.
Me too.
Is this open for discussion now? Can it be? The reason I like David Farmer is because he's a 30-year builder in the county. Lives in the central part of the county, grew up in Rogers City, lived north of Rogers City, out towards lighthouses. Lives in Hawks now, very intelligent man, so.
That's my same thing. Cause he's been builder.
The only reason I picked Kathleen Christian is because she was on a previous planning commission and has experience.
Yeah.
And Roger Marsh, I mean, he turned that into me too, but
Mhm.
he's a businessman from.
So we have to vote between the two now, right?
Yeah,
Roll it again.
well, you got a three-way tie, you got to roll call it again.
Bid 2-2-1.
Correct.
Bid 2-2-1.
Top
Bid 2-2.
people.
2-2-1.
They're
Okay.
all tied. There ain't no tops.
There's two people that
There's two
died.
people. There's
Roger must have not
Farmer.
died.
Roger only had one vote.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's only five
We
of
have
us.
Christian and Farmer, those are the two that tied, the two people.
Mhm.
We have to have a runoff
Oh,
vote on
Christian
those
and
two
Farmer.
only.
Yep.
Okay. Robert Crook, your choice.
Joe persuaded me, since he's a builder, what was his name
David
again?
Farmer's. his
David
name.
Farmer.
Who's the other one?
Kathleen
Christian.
Kathleen.
Questions? And then,
David Farmer.
thanks, Risky. Robin?
David Farmer.
Farmer.
And Cliff,
Kathleen Christian.
we have 4 for farm.
Keep in mind, there may be 2 more openings
Right.
coming up.
Yeah.
After we're done with the,
Oh, Mr. Chairman, the two that were defeated tonight, would they be automatically put on then? If you're gonna be openings, you said going forward,
no, there's a process to this. We'll discuss it in the executive
as
session.
long as you're aware of the process and guide us through it.
Well, then you don't need, is he still, is Farmer still staying on the ZBA? Then,
Mhm.
then you don't need a appoint anybody to the ZBA. Huh?
We still have an open seat on the ZBA.
Oh, he stepped down from there?
No. You would want it.
Oh, we need a seat appointment from the ZBA, that's true.
There's someone who, put in a,
We got the EDC right now.
ZBA first.
ZBA is first, Mr. Chairman.
Where's the ZBA?
Number 3.
Yeah, but I don't think we have
I don't have it, I thought.
what's the very last, I found them.
last one, okay.
There's only one nominee, Mr. Chairman. I would nominate Michael Libby.
Where is it?
Oh,
It's in our packets. Need one appointment, there's one person that wishes to be nominated, that is Michael Libby, and I will still nominate.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? You don't have any other ones in writing. If somebody could nominate from the floor. And close the nominations and cast a unanimous vote for Michael Libby. For the ZBA.
Abstained.
I cast a none.
I abstained. He's my brother.
I understand that.
EDC,
Mr. Chairman, we have 3 nominees that want to be considered.
Well,
Kelly Stockwell,
these
Alex Filler.
These
Yeah,
nominees are current members and they're just asking to be reappointed.
Whatever the case, it seems like they have to be nominated before we make a decision to reappoint them. Is that correct?
Yep. But we're still
Nominating
but we're
Stockwell, Filler, and Chroma.
Alright. So you know, there's still 3 seats open on this.
So if we reappoint these 3, we still have 3 more.
Yep.
Well, we don't have any more nominees right
I
now.
got someone coming in from Brian Whitson, so
So
Yeah, I have one.
we can deal with these 3 tonight, then,
that's
yeah.
exactly what we're doing.
All right, we're all in nomination, Mr. Chairman.
Nominated all 3. Then we'll have to call for a vote. Which 3 you got?
Stockwell, Filler, and Chroma.
let's see here. Robert Cliff, your choice.
Well, we're gonna,
We got a nomination, do
Are we going to vote for all 3 in one fall swoop, because they're all?
or are they one by
we? No,
one?
you're just gonna vote for whoever you want, and that's.
Oh, you said all three are, you needed three
You
positions.
nominated all three of
I
them,
nominated all three.
so you're gonna vote for whoever you want in them three positions.
You mean we can't take all three? You got, oh, well, how many positions we got open here? Only-
We've got three open,
And we nominated
we
three.
nominated three.
Can't we then put them on?
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
can, but
With one vote?
you wanna do it into discussion right now, though. Somebody may not vote for one of them, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
Well, as I understand it, it's a majority vote.
I'm not gonna vote, I will tell you in discussion now, I'm not gonna vote for Cromer.
so I'll nominate Al Stiller.
You nominated, didn't you nominate all three of them?
No?
Then I vote for him.
Vote for us.
Okay,
Now,
Robert Presque, who do you vote
I
for?
would vote for all three if I'm allowed to.
oh, yeah.
I am, I'm voting for all three of them.
Robin, who would you like to vote?
All three.
You gotta mix up the vote too, you can't call them the same way every time.
Cliff Toledo.
Vote for
Stockwell,
Al Stiller and Stockwell.
Okay. And Joe Libby?
I'm gonna vote for Alan Stiller and Kelly Stockwell.
That's it.
Did Rob vote?
I did.
Did you vote for all three?
You just vote.
Well, at the time, I thought I could, well, I was only voting for
Well,
one,
maybe
but
he
I
has to look and revisit his vote.
will vote for
Sure.
Al Stiller and Stockwell. As well.
Cromer needs his vote, or she doesn't get a majority.
Correct.
So you have to decide life or death for Cromer.
All right, so with the vote, I have Crook, Stiller, Stockwell, Britsky, all three. Hughes, all three, Libby, Stiller and Stockwell. And Tellini, Stiller and Stockwell.
Correct.
So we have two of the three got reappointed.
Now, pretty go.
So now we need four more people on it. EDC.
Talk to interested parties that you know that might be interested, business people, retired business people.
I got one.
People are on that EDC,
9,
9, and we got what, 5 now?
yeah.
We need four.
Well, they're
We need
probably
four- we
gonna
need four
ask
more.
that.
We're fresh parties.
Target Alpena is probably gonna ask that the new executive director get appointed to that board. Like Mike Mahler was there before. I'm just saying, they probably will. I know.
All right. So we need four more.
Yep.
And,
That was fun.
well, you'll get, when he gives his report,
You don't.
when in planning and zoning, the ZA gives his report, you'll know why.
I know.
Vote on for him. Railway Authority authorization letter, Mr. Crook. You speak on it.
Did you print it off for me?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Oh,
Isn't that it? Mm-hmm.
yes.
From the state.
Oh, that's the, okay. Um. This is what they want us to sign. This is, let me just read the email.
We're just looking for a letter of support, so.
Right, so here, that's why we'll read that.
To the congressional delegation.
Okay, good morning, Commissioner Crook. Freight rails. Freight rail plays a central role in Michigan's economy strength, moving hundreds of millions of tons of goods each year, connecting local manufacturers, agriculture, energy products, and ports to nations of global markets. Smart federal policy will be critical to ensure the system continues to operate safely, efficiently, and cost effectively for the communities we serve. As Congress works to finalize language in the pending surface transportation reauthorization, Go Rail is inviting leaders across Michigan to highlight the importance of freight rail to our communities and advocate for data-driven policies which will keep this crucial portion of the supply chain moving. We are seeing policy proposals that would impact rail operations, drive up costs, and undercut 45 years of efficiency and safety data that proves the current legislative and regulatory frameworks works. We are collecting signatures on a group letter to members of the Michigan Congressional Delegation. Would you like to be included as a signer on the attached letter? If so, all I would need is an email confirming that you would like to be added as a signer. I'll send a copy when it's complete. Thank you for your consideration. So, what do you think about that?
This is, I've looked up Go Rail. Go Rail is a, political action committee that supports rail projects and supports funding of those and such. But yeah, technically I wondered what Go Rail was. I looked them up earlier, so. They are a political action committee
For the railroads.
for the railroads.
This came through Straits area. That's what I think so.
Well, I'm assuming it doesn't, there's no trail.
It used to be going right down the middle of.
But the only thing, and it was specifically sent to me, and I'm on that committee, so that's my
It's
guess.
sent to me as well.
Oh, you got it? Okay, okay.
Got it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Because I looked to see if it, I sent it to you in case you didn't get it, because I didn't see any CC on.
The real deal.
Yep. I got
Okay.
the
There
real
was-
deal.
In my
Okay.
name too.
Okay, good.
Yep, mine came from my name.
Mr. Chairman, will be in order to make a motion, see if it flies or not. I'm gonna make a motion to authorize Go Rail to include the Presque County Board of Commissioners in its group letter, which will be delivered to the Michigan Congressional Delegation in advance of its markup of an infrastructure bill. I move adoption on that motion.
We have a motion. Do we have support?
I'll support.
Any more discussion?
Looks like if we pass it, Mr. Chairman, we have to write Presque County Board of Commissioners, and you to probably sign it as our chair
Yeah.
and date it. And send it in.
Okay. No more discussion? Roll call vote. then.
I do have just a little discussion. While it doesn't necessarily affect this county greatly, we have very limited rail on the southern end of the county. Downside,
Alpine
yeah,
or
and I think they still come as far as the plastics plant in some instances. And,
I hate to see the railways go away.
yeah,
It's gonna help the
It-
rest of the state.
yeah, it does help the UP tremendously move aggregate.
Saves a
iron ore.
lot of road.
Yeah,
too.
saves a lot of road. And
Lumber.
if this is really the only one that I found when I was researching them that actually goes to bat for the railroads, and keeping them active.
Well, the letter says the railroad network invests over, it's the only infrastructure that is privately funded and maintains their own railways, you
Yep.
know? Without taxpayer money.
Well, my problem, and I just wonder, they're gonna tear down more trees and more like wooded areas. I'm hearing people speak out of both sides of the mouth. I mean, you've got the DNR on the news and everything saying, the population of wildlife in Michigan is going down. And a lot of it has to do with like hitting moose and things like that. Moose is definitely about to become endangered. We don't have a lot of that around here, but we do have deer around here. We have elk, we have things like that. So the more you tear down their areas, the more they're gonna be out in the road and get hit, and the more they're gonna come into town. I think we can already see that doesn't work so well down here.
I don't think you'll see any new railway being laid
No.
down.
Okay, as long as there's no new railway, I'm all for it.
And if anything, if it changed hands, the old railroad bed would come alive, you know?
And there's no shortage of deer.
No, none whatsoever. I can testify to that.
I can tell you, we don't have the deer that we had back in the '70s, that's for sure,
Oh, man.
when the
don't get me
governor
started.
opened.
Where I live,
Season up.
come to mine.
We got them both, this discussion. is getting-
Say.
Mr. Chairman, I call the question. That means we vote.
Yep.
Yeah. I asked for a roll call vote. Discussion's over. Good roll call, vote.
Right. Robert Presque,
Yes.
Cliff Talini,
Yes.
Robert Crook,
Yes.
Robin Hughes,
Yes, now.
Joe Libby.
Yes, now. It's supposed to be.
Don't hit my cat.
Who do you give this to? You're gonna get this to? Steve?
Yeah.
I'll sign it. Got it? Okay. Next on the agenda is bids for the emergency coordinator's office. It's for the disconnect for the generator we have.
Yep, so I reached out a couple months ago to every licensed electrician in the county. 4 responded, 2 submitted bids. 3T Electric, Ben, he's here in Roger City. The other was Hobson Electric. Nick is over in Onaway. Both great guys, both showed up when they said.
Where's
Quickly got their estimates to me.
Where's his about?
Second page,
I got
They're
lots of
stapled together.
copies, if
second page.
any of this short one.
No, I'm looking for oh.
Yeah,
That's the-
it's behind him. Hobson Electric.
I made everybody one and then they said they were in your packets. Yeah, so that one's from Onaway and then
Pretty close.
yep, pretty close. Timelines, both pretty close. Both said, a few months would be when they could start. They wanted, the weather's not friendly. There's a lot of snow there. They,
The other guy.
both,
Yeah, would you
Three
share
T.
what EMC office generator disconnect actually is all
so to hook a generator to my office and the airport terminal, it won't work at this point. The service itself is 100 amp service. We need a 200 amp.
200 amp service. Let me interject here. And a disconnect so you don't backfeed into the lines when you're
Yeah.
using
It's a
it.
switch.
So we will get a new service, which will actually be rotated. Both of them knew all the specs, so they should be very equal bids. Where the panel is existing is gonna need to be rotated to a different wall to meet codes.
I can't.
There'll be a connection on the outside of the building, so, emergency management already owns a 15,000 watt generator. I've, reached out to a couple people that would know, and they both said it's pushing 10 years old. It's a Generac, it's on a little trailer. Both electricians said 15,000 watts is plenty to run the building and the needs. I know, the previous, EM was getting bids, and I've seen those bids, but that was not only doing this work, but then a full-scale Generac
Yeah, that was,
natural gas. It comes in around 20 grand.
I think it was like 14.
There was 2 bids. One was around 14, one was, I think, 18.
And we budgeted for that.
And that was a couple years ago. My plan was to get the infrastructure set up first. We have a generator that can be used. We can see how it works. Down the road, we can then, everything's there, all the infrastructure will be set up. We can then set up a propane or natural gas. We have natural gas there. So a natural gas exterior one if we decide. So we can revisit that, but this gets us our foot in the door in the right direction. So you guys need to make a decision, I guess, on who we want to hire for that.
Service
Do you have a
payment.
suggestion?
I don't. They, like I said, they both were right on
They're
time.
both good. They're both good.
And they're both very nice to deal with.
So our options are what?
The,
Hobson is one.
yep, Nick from Hobson Electric.
Okay.
And then the other is Ben Tedesca from 3T Electric. He was the first one. He got back to me within, he came up and looked at the project within a week. So he was on it. I did make 3 calls to Hobson Electric. And he was kind of just waiting till he was already working somewhere in this area.
Stop to look.
And he stopped, and which I totally get. Why would he, there was really not a reason. It wasn't a hurry, and I made him clear that.
I'm
we're gonna be-
gonna make a
You have a
motion
sheet
to,
with the Getska?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make a motion to hire Hobson.
Thank you.
Support second. He beat me.
I got a motion and support to go ahead with Hobson for the $5,379.88,
I'm supported.
which is like $400 less.
No, we're pretty close.
Any discussion? Where you vote? Roll call vote. You split it on these.
Robert Presque,
Yes.
Robin Hughes.
Yeah.
Cliff Tellini,
Yes,
Robert Crook,
Yes.
Joe Libby.
Yes.
Gary. You can contact them and get it in. And you'll be set up when you do buy a Generac.
Yeah, if down the road we decide we want to do that, so we're not trying to put gasoline in it during an incident. And we just want to be able to have a natural gas generator, everything set up, ready to
Funny
run.
thing is we didn't budget enough in the last budget to even, because we put money in there for
We did.
generator.
Wasn't that much, I don't think.
I think there's
12,000.
12,000,
Yeah,
well,
that was-
750 less. 'cause
that
we
was-
just
that was to cover the generator
Okay.
and the disconnect.
So that's the line item that this however
Yeah.
much it was, is coming
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah, we can roll that into next year's budget and budget to
I mean,
replace the,
it's all there
Alright,
right now,
you know.
besides 750 that I put in for
Yeah.
fees for schooling.
I mean, what's left over, we can roll into next year's budget.
Gotcha.
Throw another 12 grand at that and do a whole new.
And then we
setup,
could get the big boy, yeah.
Automatic setup,
Yeah, yeah.
and I would get competing versus Generac too. There are
Perfect.
better units available now.
Yeah,
Oh, there is, okay.
Next on the agenda.
Just real quick on that, I'm authorized to contact Hobson Electric and let them know that we're a go.
Yeah, we voted.
Okay, I just want to make sure that was on me.
Good to go.
Yep,
Did we do
okay,
a roll call?
cool.
Yes, we did.
Next one is the MEDC block grant. I spoke about this last meeting. Deals with food banks. $200,000 coming through the
Yeah,
MEDC.
this has to go through pretty quick here. It's gotta be in there by the February 13th, 5 o'clock.
That's tomorrow.
And I got you got the address. I gave you send you the email. Oh. Go ahead and explain it. Mount Morency's got $200,000.
Yep, so it was gonna go straight to Eastern Food Bank, which is a distributor of funds and food to food pantries in multiple counties. With some research, it appeared that they were possibly misusing some funds. So this has been turned around, and none of this was my research. Turned around and running through Mount Morency EM there. So it's gonna be split up. If every county takes it, we're looking at $16,000 coming into our county for food banks. Every county that doesn't, that's their 16 grand gets split up amongst the
Okay.
others.
How many counties?
I think it was all that were
How
affected through the ice storm.
how many have responded?
None that I know of. I haven't.
Mount Morency did.
Yes,
Mount Morency did. They stand to get the whole 200.
but they awarded. the
No,
money.
no, it's just funneled through Sarah's office there to
Oh.
spread it out to everybody. No, they're not.
Oh, all right.
I mean, they would get it all. It sounds like from the last EM monthly meeting, it sounded like everybody was gonna go for it except possibly one county that just didn't wanna hassle with it.
I think we should probably pursue it.
I think we should too.
I mean, I know that a lot of the food banks did get drained. I've talked to a few of them during the ice storm, and this is definitely gonna help them. There's plenty of people in our county that need this free
Food
food.
banks did get drained because they were taking donations. We donated a lot of meat. for them.
I make a motion that we approve the letter of interest providing county acknowledgement of request of division of funds for food banks and authorize the chair to sign.
It sounds like we got two possibilities on page 2. Have you chosen option 1, Bill?
Agrees, correct.
Agrees to it.
Yes.
That's what you
option
meant,
one.
okay.
Mhm. And I think Tim could probably sign for this as our county official, because it's addressed to him.
Oh, I can. That you,
Well, there's spot for
Did they
two
tell you
signatures.
I assumed that Cliff had to sign it, but that if you say I can, I will.
Well, there's spots for two signatures, authorized county official signature, authorized county official name.
So you and Cliff can both.
Yeah,
No, that's
That's their name. And
that's just a printed and
I
signed.
just don't want to get kicked back.
That's just one name, both lines, I believe.
either one, I'm sure would work.
Yeah, I'm happy, to, no problem.
Okay,
You, okay, so you don't need one of these, Cliff?
good to go.
I'll sign it with her, just so you're safe.
Now, we'll vote
You got
on it
one.
first. We haven't voted on it
Right
right
now. Any more discussion? Roll call vote then.
Cliff Tellini,
Yes.
Robert Britsky.
Yes.
Robin Hughes.
Yeah,
Robert Crook
Yes,
and Joe Libby.
Yes. Why am I hopeful?
Carried.
you know, usually I am.
And Cliff, you said this was gonna get in the Canada Creek Ranch deal, was gonna get on the agenda, that's what you emailed me, if I didn't see it. You want me,
I didn't get
you
it.
want me to just wait till the next time I?
Yeah,
Yep,
next
okay.
meeting. It's not on the agenda.
Yeah,
The end of the month Friday meeting.
Canada Creek's, it's a letter of support. Canada Creek. Fire, he'll explain at the next meeting. Fire policy. Update from the IT service, that was just for information from the.
Mhm.
One page,
Mhm.
giving you an update on what he's been working on.
Yep.
Tell him what was happening.
Sure.
Servers weren't replicating since
November.
November.
Would you like me to see that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You talk with them.
Um,
You talk with me too, but very.
this letter was submitted by Jason and Sarah Bark of JASR North. Serves IT Services, Northern Technology Services or of Rogers City. It's just his statement is that onboarding has been the most. Or has been for the most part successful. All of the staff so far has been cordial and understanding, and he thanks us. There have been a few issues and discoveries so far. One being servers were not replicating since November of 25, and this was causing serious issues. This has been resolved and servers are running smoothly concerning their age. Backups and in parentheses set up by previous provider are not running, but upon trying to restore, we discovered they are protected by a password that nobody knows. We are in contact with 1010 to try to get this resolved, but if they do not know the passwords, we will have to start new backups, thus rendering the old ones useless. The next point is servers need to be replaced very soon. The newest is 12 years old and is very slow. The data storage space is running out as well. This should be a top priority. And another point is there are many small items that still need to be resolved, but are not pressing. Then he concludes with users have been receptive to using the help desk system to report problems. This has been working well, we believe. We welcome any feedback and express our thanks to everyone for trusting us with your IT needs. Jason and Sarah Bart of Jasper Services, Northern Technologies.
I personally had a conversation with Jason, you probably did too, but,
Servers need to be
the
replaced.
servers are a problem.
absolutely.
And while the servers available 12 years ago were of a certain technology, there are new advanced servers out there. So the back then, the cost of servers is quite high. Now, he's not sure we would necessarily need two, but maybe one with separate storage systems for
Yeah.
court records that are confidential and financial records that are, and, you know, you segment those. And if we asked him today for a quote, I don't think he could give it to us yet, right? Until he gets his arm around exactly what we need and what is the best system to take care of that. So that's the impression I had in discussing this with him.
So he's gonna come up with. quote.
But we should
come up
plan
with
on,
a- Should come up with a quote, pricing all of it.
that's the
I
plan,
agree.
but it is not replacing what we have with what we have.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Something new.
Technology is very different about how you
Oh, yeah.
store and do those things.
year to year.
Right. But we should keep in mind that this could be $10,000 to $20,000
Horrible.
or more, and it could happen pretty quickly if things become a problem. And
It's something we're gonna have to do sooner or later anyway, so do it now.
then maybe at the end of our meeting or at our next meeting, put it on the agenda. This is just spitballing that we asked Jason to be here and discuss that. And because here's my thought. Something goes down on a Thursday. The emergency chair and co-chair or vice chair are authorized to expenditures up to what, $8,000. Maybe in this instance, if we have an idea what that could be, we could authorize him for up to $20,000 to get things done, so it doesn't have to go through the normal channels. And where would that, you know, building and technology fund and so on and so forth. But having that as a backup plan, having him identify where these things could come from, rather than trying to limp them along and get through.
It's been piecemeal for a while.
Yeah. And now we're
Those that
starting to
ends
see
up
some,
really costing a lot more in the end,
they do.
because whatever you repair, then you end up scrapping when you have to. You know, like the HVAC system.
And there's gonna be some overtime off contract for him too. Cause that'll be weekends and,
Yeah. A lot less service calls. Too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Well, you see, you get some prices from them, though. Budget for it.
You talk to him often? I'll call him. See if he can attend.
I
our
mean,
next
I'm gonna
meeting.
be, I have to go up there and work.
You'll see. when
Monday,
he comes
Monday,
in.
I'm gonna be up there, but he won't be there because they're on their midwinter break, so he won't be there till probably Tuesday.
Okay,
You
But yeah,
talk
I
to him,
can just
ask him.
contact him.
yeah, and I'll tell him what the question is gonna be asked and. He'll have a pretty good idea what's going on at that point.
Right.
He had hoped to be here tonight, but he had a prior engagement.
Mhm. Oh, good.
The meetings are on his radar.
Alrighty, that's it for new business, Committee reports.
Mr. Chairman, I suggest that we defer that to the final meeting because we all had our meetings prior to that. And I don't think any of us are ready to report.
Well, we report on the finance, but finance is before this meeting,
Yeah, we did that at the
but
beginning.
we did it at the
That was-
beginning with the
If they got report, fine, but that's my suggestion.
public health and safety. Next meeting, courthouse grounds. You
Next
never
meeting.
know if they have a personnel meeting at the beginning of the month too, though.
We did when we reported on it last meeting.
Mhm.
We didn't have one at the beginning of the month, but we had.
Special appointments, committees.
The,
Well, we could talk about the District 4.
yeah,
Pretty good news.
Right, and you're privy to it. You know, I got an email on it where you said, boy, we're really excited. Didn't give me one reason why we're really excited. But what it might be.
She only
Maybe-
sent that to the executive committee,
Well,
didn't
maybe
she?
that's why you don't look at me to give a report on it.
Well, a little bit of news. We were kicking, at our last meeting, we were kicking around how to balance the budget for $450,000.
$499,000, Mr. Chairman, and they whittled it down to, if everything fell into place, 99,000.
Right.
But,
And then
things
we're-
gotta fall into place, but you have good news.
Yeah, we were talking about to balance it out, getting Alpena to lower the rent that they're charging us for the building that we own anyways. And I told you a little bit
And
about
like
that.
property taxes.
But the good news is since then, she's secured the director and Michelle, the accountant, $250,000 grant and another $150,000 grant, so we're balanced and we don't even have to, fire any more people.
But they can still lower the rent, right, on our building?
Well, I'm gonna bring that up at the meeting because she's getting me the information. I texted her back and I said, I want to know, the bonds were issued by Alpena County,
Right,
but I want to know who paid for the bonds. And if District 4 paid for the bonds, that's District 4's building.
Right.
right.
And I don't know if they just used Alpena to facilitate or not. I'll have more information at the next meeting for you. So, but it's kind of a burr in the saddle. For Sheboygan County's not real happy about it either,
I don't blame 'em.
you know. And Alpena didn't have much to say at the meeting, so. But that's the good news in the district.
Yeah, it's a real blessing, Mr. Chairman, because we have been instructed at the last meeting that we're go to our respective boards, ask for an increased appropriations of 5%. We're supposed to try to get our own rent that we pay on our building over at the old sausage mill here.
Yeah, they were.
And reduce that by.
Yeah, they
half.
wanted that reduced too.
That'd have been tough decisions, but we don't have to make those. decisions.
Exactly. And it was, we already pay 5%. They wanted to raise it to
We
10%.
paid 5 already. Everybody did.
It would have almost doubled your appropriations. Well, good news.
Yep,
Well, it's in the state
Thankful.
budget that there's gonna be a cut in property taxes. I think she said like 10-20%.
that's what she's proposing.
Right.
That, yeah.
But it doesn't even tell what the age group is, cause that said it's gonna be like 90 million, and I thought, well, that can't be all the property in Michigan, 90 million, that it doesn't even cover one county.
Right.
Do you
So I don't know
have
who
a
it
special
is.
appointment committee to report on? Anybody have any other special meeting appointment? Commissioners' comments?
Mr. Chairman, within the last couple of months, there have been a couple of protest rallies in Rogers City. The No Kings rally, and lately, this last week, the anti-ICE rally that went along with what's happening in Minneapolis.
You had no idea.
And I had a
Yeah.
constituent of
Here?
mine, named Andrew Santella, who brought me up to speed on both those rallies. He's got very serious concerns about them. He saw protesters right on the street with their signs impeding traffic, protesting on courthouse grounds, protesting on the war memorials. Right out here, we have the World War I, World War II, Korean and Vietnam War, and they were all around in that area. And as far as Andrew Santella is concerned, that's sacred ground. And so these questions arose from our discussion. Number one, do protesters first need a permit to conduct a protest rally in the city? In some instances, big cities need a permit, maybe not in
I
Rogers
don't
City.
know.
I don't think.
I don't know what the.
Secondly, who has jurisdiction regarding these rallies? Anyone? Or can anybody organize one and just let her rip? Is there any jurisdiction? Are there rules in place governing protest rallies? You'd think stay off the streets would be one.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe observe a little bit of respect for these war memorials out here, and not go traipsing all over
They
them.
could stay on the sidewalks public,
Yeah, they could stay on
the
that.
courthouse grounds,
Right, that's another question.
and impeding traffic. I don't know about impeding.
You
traffic.
wouldn't think so.
You can't do
You think the
that.
city police would govern that, but this
The
is county.
public comments over.
But I can speak to this because I know the answers to these
Public-
questions.
Okay,
Public comments over.
well, I would like to have answers to these. If you got the answers,
Answer
fine.
it. We could, at our next meeting in public comment, if she wants to answer, we can answer it then. We're not making special allowances for public comment.
I think that is public comment. He's reading a letter.
No, public comments over. Public
Okay.
comments over.
But he's reading a letter from a member of the public.
Commissioner's comments.
Public comment.
He's reading it to the commission.
Andrew Santella approached me and we spoke at length, and these questions arose from our conversation. I'm raising the questions. None of you seem to have answers. I'd be, as a commissioner, like to hear someone who does know the answers, if you don't mind, Mr. Chairman.
Not.
One thing I would
not in Public
suggest-
comment.
One
This
thing
is
I would,
commissioner's comment.
That's fine.
I've
That's
got,
fine. I'll talk to Rachel after. That's
one
fine.
thing, one thing I would request or suggest maybe would go see, Roger City.
The mayor.
Probably city manager and,
Mayor?
the mayor. they'll know what their ordinance are within the city limits of Roger City as it relates to these things, if any, exist.
Yeah,
Or the city claimed.
the county grounds here. Can anybody get on and protest on the grounds themselves as opposed to the sidewalk?
Well,
I don't know the answer,
I
but
don't
maybe
think so.
Rachel, you.
I don't think so, because I don't really think so, because I watched the sheriff throw a guy right out of his office there. When they were in there filming him and protesting, so.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, there's ways to investigate. I don't mean to push it off.
I had
Well,
no idea they were in town. Somebody showed me a video, but they were walking down the sidewalk.
Right.
Yeah, but they got on the streets a little bit too, according to Andrew.
Yeah, that you can't do, because you could get hit
You want these folders back?
Is there any other
if she.
commissioner comment then? Other government officials,
That's you, buddy.
Or would you like?
do you have? What's that?
I think report would you like?
Oh, just your report.
Okay, so
Yeah, the other
building
one.
and zoning office is kicking off the year, we're starting our busy season. We issued already 25 building permits this week with subsequent zoning permits to go along with. Implementing a new fee schedule, it's going quite well, it's been accepted. We signed and submitted the contract for BSNA this morning, so that program will start getting built, so we'll 3 to 6 months be starting to implement that program. We've had a little hiccup with our credit card system. Val's been helping us work with Point Pay. Point Pay has not been very responsive to my office staff, so Val's getting involved, and if we have any future problems, she said she'd stay on. Other than that, we had zoning issue come up this week that I'm sure you're all aware of,
And that's gonna be an executive meeting,
and we'll talk. about
executive
that later.
session.
Other items really are just business as usual. If you wanna come over and see our massive amount of files that we really need electronic storage for, feel free.
Is, I got a question, the 25 permits, how many of them use the system?
The new system is not in place yet.
It's not-
We just
Our
sent some
new
money.
fees. Are you asking new fees or the new system?
No system.
No, the new
It's not
system won't
done.
be in place until end of our busy season, hopefully.
Give you the winter to get used to it. And
Yeah, exactly. Let us work out the peak during slow time.
But they're all paying the new fees, so it's all good.
They're all paying new fees. Everything's normal.
Can you speak to, we talked a little bit over in your office the other day about preservation of records.
Yeah, so preservation of records, retention of records, as far as my department is concerned, anything that has to do with a building or any permitting, we're required to keep for the life of the property. So that way there's a historical trace of that property.
I just know you guys were talking about
We were.
purging files.
And as I mentioned at that meeting, there's some departments that can purge in 7 years, some in 3, and some never.
So I mean, I've spoke with Jason a couple times, and that's where some of the storage based on the server conversation came from. He does not suggest that we try to save a bunch of information in the server right now. Nobody also doesn't suggest that we look for an outside hard drive for saving these documents. So right now I'm kind of on hold pending the outcomes of server.
Somewhere on the state of Michigan's website, there is a retention schedule.
Mm.
I would imagine court records forever.
A lot
Yeah.
of it is like, housing permitting, equalization, register of deeds, probate, district court, that's all pretty much.
Yeah, that
forever
has to.
records.
be on
Wells.
the state Website, yeah, somewhere,
Wells.
Wells,
somewhere under their.
Gonna do a little bit of process, unfortunately, I can't do a whole lot from the space in the basement at this time.
Yeah, no, that's,
But at
Well, if
the
we
same
ever-
time, I'm at the gills over there, so,
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
I wasn't pointing fingers at you when we
Trying to
brought
move
this
some
up.
stuff around, but I did verify with them this morning that anything from 2025 that I have successfully scanned and uploaded and saved in the BSNA database. He's going to go back to BSNA and verify that that's backed up electronically, because then we can offload those paper files. Prior to 2025, I couldn't tell you how much of anything is actually stored electronically. I know bits and pieces here and there. But it's
It'd be a
it's
year's
gonna be a
worth.
process, and we're basically, when we do get to start storing electronically, we're gonna have to start working backwards through those years to see what's there and what's not.
That'd take a year all by itself.
Yeah.
It would.
Maybe needs some temporary help to do it as well.
That's what I'm talking about.
More than one.
Because I have 50 years of files in the basement, is the reality.
Well, if office space is a problem too. We ever get a roof on the old building, we could. Use the third floor, open the third floor back out too. So, or even
Or
maybe
my apartment.
store stuff. over
What-
there. That's it? Any other questions then? No one else is here.
Am I back up?
Well, you could be if you want.
Yeah. All right. So I think it's gonna be smartest if you sign this block grant, being it's due tomorrow. So if they,
It's right here, I can just.
okay, I got plenty of copies.
You got
Just
the,
in case if it gets kicked back, I don't wanna say because I signed it and they're saying that you have to.
you got the same, you sent me the email.
Yes,
You have that, what's her name? The lady's name. That sent it to you. I got it at home. I didn't.
wow,
It's got her email.
yeah, it's got everything there.
You
Yeah,
can,
I forwarded you the email.
you can get it to her.
Yes,
after you
I
leave.
can, no, I just was thinking if you, yeah, I'll scan it in and send it tomorrow.
Exactly.
I just don't want it to get kicked back to me because had to be a commission.
And I understand. I just wanted to
Yeah.
get it. I just wanted her to get it by
Yeah, she'll
5
get,
o'clock.
yep. I have a funeral in the morning and after that I'll get right on
All right.
it. So the other thing that I had sent over to Cliff today was from Carrie. She's a strategic planning at Canada Creek Ranch. She is concerned about wildfires. So this, I'm not gonna read you guys all of this. So concerned about wildfires because of all the brush on the ground from the ice storm. I've sat through a DNR seminar. The forest fire fighters from the DNR, they are concerned as well. She found some technology, which is infrared that mounts on cell towers. She thinks it's very promising technology. It's AI enabled, continuously scanning infrared cameras mounted on cellular towers. We merely want to find a more safe and effective way to significantly reduce wildfire risk and safeguard lives, property, and wildlife habitat across northern Michigan. This new type of technology is now covering almost 40 million acres of forest land across the western US, Canada, and Australia. It has recently been adopted by Minnesota and Wisconsin as well. In California, the technology has been proven to be far more effective than the current methods we and the DNR use in Michigan to detect fires when they are small and put them out before they get out of control. These systems could scan each inch of the north every 60 seconds, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It can detect heat and smoke before it can be seen by the human eye and transmit images to a central monitoring center, like a ADT home security does, where the pictures are evaluated by wildlife experts. We are gathering letters of support from counties like yours, county emergency management agencies and utilities across the north. We hope these letters will provide added encouragement to the DNR to explore and implement these types of technology and not surrender to their budget priorities in these economically constrained times. They're asking for me to write a letter. Montmorency County already sent a letter. It needed to be submitted already for them to, when they were going to the DNR. But I still think that if you guys agree that we should promote this through the DNR, that the DNR, it's not going to cost us anything, that the DNR spends their money and puts in these monitoring systems for smoke and heat.
Letter of support.
I'll put together a letter and get it to Carrie from Canada Creek Ranch.
Not
I think
making
it's a
motion.
good idea, Tim.
All right,
I think we support it.
I make a motion that we authorize the emergency managers to submit that letter of support.
Or
And motion support, any discussion? I'm not a big fan of AI, but I guess we'll vote.
It's just a yay or nay, because there's no money.
Yeah, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed. Carry.
Last on the list, I did
Go ahead.
start getting the iPaws set back up today. There's a lot to do because nothing had been submitted. You need to have a monthly test. Since Sarah left, nothing had been done. So we have lost our ability with them at this point.
Yeah, they were inundating me with iPods and I just,
Yeah, because it's a
I was
monthly.
lost.
If you don't do it every month, then you're, yeah. So I was on the phone with FEMA today, getting that up and running. It took a bit just to get the passwords changed and usernames and so on and so forth. 2 classes I have to take, so I even know how to run it, blah, 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 but at least it's up and running. Or will be next week. So I just wanted to give you guys that heads up that is coming together. I just started on it, at the end of last week, so it's time consuming, but it will be back up and running. They did have a security breach, so they were down for a little bit as well. But everything's up. It's all new system, the whole works. So
How about the code red?
Code Red, I did that about 3 weeks ago. The little seminar I did at the senior center, they were giving away some flashlights and things, and they asked me if I wanted to come and talk. And I did, and I signed up 26 new people there. Rather than having people, especially, I just thought it was best for me to type them in. So they filled out the paperwork. I took it to the office, and a few days later, when I had a minute, I entered them myself. It is a little tricky. If you're not super computer savvy, you might not sign up for exactly what you want. So I am going to be reaching out, having those in different locations, so people can grab them, fill them out, and then I can pick them up and log them in. So Code Red is up and running. Everything's in my name. I took a webinar class on Code Red as well. So I at least have limited knowledge. I mean, until you do a few, you can play around with that, in which I have, but until you do a few.
After a while.
Yeah, same with the MySims. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, when you got 4 or 5 different platforms that you need to report on, and
It
you've
is.
never seen any of these. It's a lot of webinars and classes and seminars, and so it's coming together.
The only thing I'll say is, we need more, that we need more, Red Cross volunteers.
I'm gonna bring in.
Traverse City's a long way to come for the Red Cross.
Yeah, so I talked to Megan Powers, who's head of the Red Cross in 20-some counties. Obviously 28 counties, I think. She started with 12, she's at 28 now. Very overwhelmed. We maybe don't have a single Red Cross volunteer in the county anymore. Deb Green is not any longer. I am going to be bringing in the fundamentals of shelters that's put on by the Red Cross this spring. I want to get enough people that we even have to maybe ask to use the theater. I want people there so they understand, and it's through the Red Cross. I want their pamphlets. I want to drum people up. We have to.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to. I mean, it's essential. Unless every warming shelter down the road, every house fire has a volunteer to take it over. I mean, the house fire at Grand Lake last week, why they were trying to reach American Red Cross in the middle of the night, I'm not sure. I talked to Megan for about 45 minutes the next day, and she's like, I said, who comes here? And she goes, oh, we just reach out electronically. We don't go there to, if they want our assistance and come in and do an evaluation on the damage and home, if they want to have help to be rehomed to a different spot, they will send somebody, but in the initial report, it's just a computer electronic.
I didn't know that.
How does protocol go? If the sheriff's department they don't contact the Red Cross directly, as I understand it. They contact you to contact the Red Cross.
Yeah,
correct?
so like from that fire, the fire chief would contact dispatch would contact me.
And I understand that they couldn't get through to you.
Yeah, they did not. They did not. I had went to the Presque Township Hall meeting and then I went to Case Township and I had both of my phones off, ringer off, and I never turned them back on. And I called the fire chief, apologized that was my error.
Yeah.
Not necessary though. They don't need to contact me at 2:30 in the morning for a Red Cross call. And if they don't, and I'm gonna at the fire chief's meeting, I will be bringing in dispatch. Cause if they don't get a hold of me and they want, like during the Husky Sawmill fire, they want hand warmers and coffee. We're gonna figure something out that
Well, that was my point is there seems to be some disconnect about.
there is major disconnect.
Just as long as we can get that.
Yep,
worked out.
I'm working on
I
that.
didn't expect
And
it
he
all to
knows.
come together in an hour and a half either.
Yeah, yeah,
And
it's,
Tim knows when he leaves. I told him when he leaves, he's gone on vacation or somewhere or far away
yeah,
to let
Renee know.
yeah, like I did last time.
I
I
need to-
sent out an email to all of you
I-
guys letting you know at Christmas break I would be gone.
Yep, it's all good.
Yeah, so if for, I mean, I'm happy for them dispatch to call me for Salvation Army to bring up their cantina at any time of the day, 24/7. But if they don't reach me, they will have the cantina's number.
Mhm.
That's something they can do on their own. I mean, dispatch can call down to Alpena and see if those volunteers are willing to drive up. I have been talking to fire chiefs. I am going to propose an idea for the fire department. The fire department down, south on 23, Larry Lacrosse down there, they already have like a council on aging bus that was donated from Alpena County. I'm gonna talk to them at the end of this month at the fire chief meeting to try to, see if we can set that up to better serve our firemen.
Alrighty.
They need better service. I mean, they're working their butt off. It's cold, it's windy. I'm gonna see if we can bring something together for them.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
Thanks.
Yep. Do you want me to hang out if you're going into closed session, or do you wanna sign that now? And then I can.
You can go.
I got kids at home with nobody else there.
It's 12.
Gotta sign in two places, Cliff.
Sign and print. or-
Agrees.
And on the bottom, there's two places to sign it.
No, you just gotta print your name.
Yeah, just print and sign.
Okay.
And date.
And the county.
And I'll leave this for you. If that was. The scribbled up one was De Castro saying where you had to sign and where I had to sign. It's like 3 pages in. I'll just leave that with you. And that's annual reporting has to be done every year.
Right here.
No, that's the scribbled up one. There's a fresh one right in front of it. And there's still one piece that I sent to Jerry that. I've been working on since about January 10th, so hopefully he can get that finished up.
You get Bart copies of that.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, I sure
Both
will.
of them, please.
Pardon me,
Both, please. If you
the
scan
grant
it.
one as well.
Yes,
Okay.
if he signed it, I need copies of it.
All right, thanks.
Did you give it back to me?
Yeah,
Did you keep,
yeah, dude.
The grant one you did?
No,
did you keep it?
no. Gave it back. I know.
Good.
Man,
Yep. Well, thanks.
If you scan a copy and send it to me, that's,
Yeah, good.
thank you.
alrighty. We have any,
Executive
cor-
session,
we have any correspondence?
Oh,
No.
okay.
Then make a motion, we go into executive session
Support.
at 8:35. Get support
3-minute recess.
Mm-hmm.
with, after a 3-minute recess. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right behind you, old man bladder.
No, sorry.
it's on my radar.
Yeah.
So, I
I'm just, well, we don't have to open that, it's gonna have to be.
Okay,
closed, and maybe
9:35, closed
speak.
sessions. Is there a motion to get out of closed session?
I made a motion, we get out of.
Support.
closed session.
Support. All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Closed sessions closed. We're back into regular session.
Make a motion for payroll.
For
Support.
a motion of support for payroll. That was quick.
Had it
Roll
loaded.
call vote, please.
Joe Libby.
Yes.
Robert Kirk.
Yes.
Robin Hughes.
yes.
Cliff Tellini
Yes.
and Robert Britsky.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Or
No correspondence.
Is there any discussion?
Any correspondence?
No.
We already went through
Okay.
that one.
I second the motion to adjourn. Or probably already has been.
the motion.
Is there any discussion? All in favor,
Aye.
signify by saying aye. All opposed? Motion carried, meetings adjourned at 9:36 or 26.
One question, are we a dark skies community ordinance?
No.
See ya.
Yeah, you got.
I don't think so.